Hey y'all, time to make it, man. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 39th episode of Captain Tsubasa, and I gotta say, this episode was fucking lit, and I'll explain why now. I'd say the conclusion between Tachibana and Tsubasa's match was intense. It honestly did have the feeling of a finals with how they were all going above their physical limits. The Tachibana twins' legs were giving out. Tsubasa was feeling pain from his shoulder and leg, and I was even like shouting during my live reaction because I thought something extremely bad was going to happen to Tsubasa, but it wasn't anything too major. But that's what I like about this show. It can really make you, at least it makes me feel emotionally tense watching the sequences. So that was a positive about this episode, and it did a good job in all the football sequences. Everything was fluid. You can tell until they all went out. There was epic dramatic music. At this point, Captain Tsubasa's OST isn't a weakness anymore. It's now a strength, because it used to be a weakness at least right before the finals match of the elementary school arc. But ever since it hit that point, and now that it's gone to this point, it has finally turned it around. Finally. So I gotta give props to the music composer. Then aside from that, I like the amount of jokes it has too. Like, after the match, you have the doctor fucking say stuff like, "Why are you being shot for?" As if he's like an audience, as if he's like a portrayal of the audience, pretty much just telling Tsubasa that stop being so tense and look at the things around you. That's what it felt like. So this episode had good comedic timing. Or when Ishizaki has like that small hit on that somewhat hard hit on the head, and then he's like, "Why is no one fucking worrying about me?" And just Tsubasa, in like a joking manner. So I'd say from the comedy standpoint, this episode was good. And then from the football standpoint, this episode was good. It just looked beautiful. Scenes popped. And then seeing the Tachibana twins actually use like the twin shoot shot that Tsubasa and Misaki used. That shit was fucking amazing, just to see the Tachibana twins actually save that as an ace in their sleeve. And simultaneously, it almost went in. But what I really like about this episode is, if it wasn't for Morisaki's efforts and Ishizaki, it would have went in for sure. So that's what I really loved about this episode. That the creative and innovative stuff that Tsubasa makes, other people can take that. And I like how it even implies that Hyuga might take that drive shoot that Tsubasa's mastering, and he might implement it in his own, because he was thinking about the mechanics behind that shot. So I also feel like this episode's also doing some subtle foreshadowing. Maybe we'll see that in the finals. Who knows? And that's why I felt this episode did well from the writing department. It's showing off that the previous episodes, they're being utilized well. So that's why I felt it succeeded from that standpoint. I succeeded from the character standpoint, because it did well in Hyuga, giving us some emotional conflict with everyone asking him why he isn't playing. He's and saying shit like he's obviously not injured. So I like that too. It should make him into a more motivated man. Once he plays football again, I hope he does. I'm assuming he will, but who knows? Maybe he won't. I have no idea. And I like how this episode's also seemingly building up towards greater things, because they mentioned that they're going to take the 24 best juniors and they're going to have them go to Europe to do something. And I'm assuming it could be training for the Olympic Games. So there's that. And that's pretty nice right there, showing off that this show has great ambition. So that was also another cool element about this episode. And then aside from that, I also just enjoyed overall just seeing Tsubasa go through adversity with his injuries and still getting the win in spite of his injuries. That made the episode feel much, much more grander. And then that smooth-ass goal he did was pretty nice in this episode, I gotta say. It just felt good and super satisfying. And that's why I felt it succeeded from the character standpoint too. And the art was great as always. If there's something that David never fucks up on, is the art. It always looks good. And that's what I'm going to rate this episode a 9 out of 10. I thought it was lit, and I cannot wait to see more. So anyways, guys and gals, these are my thoughts on the episode. Comment on your thoughts on the episode below in the comment section. Rate the video, subscribe if you want to see more reviews and reactions, and I'll see you guys later. Subscribe for more. Alright, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.